The best way for us to introduce you to our families is to simply share their stories. I want you to listen to Gavyn's story.
Hi, I'm Amy Wilkins, and this is Gavyn's story. On July 2nd, we were in a car accident. We were on our way home. I got distracted. Gavyn, he had a 5-point harness, and he had undone the chest clip. When I got distracted trying to get him back in his seatbelt, we ran into the back of our RTD bus. Gavyn suffered some substantial injuries, which brought us to Children's Hospital. Thankfully, he got there fast, and the team that was there, that was in the emergency room, started working on him right away. He suffered a spinal injury and had a 3.5 centimeter gap between his C6 and his C7. He obviously was in critical condition.
One more day.
He was ventilator dependent.
One more time.
They had to stabilize his neck with a halo.
One more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied.
We decided to go forward with a spinal fusion. 15 days after the accident, a couple days before the surgery, he actually got a plug in his trach and coded. There was a lot of concern about what his ability would be at that point. The surgery went well, as good as they could have expected. He came out, and the doctors at that point didn't know really what the outcome was going to be because he couldn't talk. He couldn't really even move his mouth. From that point, he's progressed and amazed a lot of the hospital staff. He is able to move his mouth because of the type of ventilator and the trach he has. He's not able to speak, but the speech therapy team is working with us on a different type of communication device, like an electronic communication device that he's using by pressing his chin on a switch to select different things.
One more day with you.
He's in a wheelchair. He's paralyzed from the neck down. He's gone through infections, through ups and downs. We've been at the hospital for about 6.5 months, but he's doing amazing. He's shocked so many people. The staff has been amazing. The hospital is unbelievable. They have helped us through so much so far. My husband and I want to make sure that everybody knows how important it is to spend with your kids, because you never know if they'll be there the next day.
One more day. One more time.
He's a fighter, and he always will be, and we're proud of him, and we're so thankful that he's still here to share the future with us. I can't imagine what some families go through at certain communities where they don't have something like this available, because the care and the compassion that we've received from the staff is just, it's unbelievable. We have cried with them, we have laughed with them. They're part of our extended family at this point. That facility is capable of performing unbelievable things for families.
One more day.
Giving families hope.
With you.
Please call and make a donation to Children's Hospital, 1-800-458-KIDS. That's 1-800-458-5437. Thank you.
We have Amy and Brian and Gavyn, all three, with us right here, right now, hearing that story. And first of all, the strength that your family has shown is incredible, because this is something that could happen to absolutely anyone.
Thank you.
And clearly you have a little fighter on your hands.
Oh, that's for sure.
So I see a lot of smiling going on over there when we're talking to Gavyn. What's new? Can you share some new stuff?
About a week and a half ago, we finally got to go home after 225 days at the hospital. And so we're home, and Gavyn's doing well, and we're just so thankful for being able to share all of the experience we had here at the hospital and being able to go home and take Gavyn home.
So adjusting to life at home from being in the hospital for such a long period of time, how does that work? How is that going for you both? I mean, the adjustment of being out of the hospital and having that care 24 hours a day, around the clock.
Well, we were at the hospital. We always had 24-hour care. We learned a lot. A lot of the staff here educated us on a lot of his cares. Brian had a lot of experience in the medical field, which was a huge help as well. And we just learned how to take care of him while we were here with, our experience and the staff helping us. And so we've just taken that home.
Brian, how has life changed for you after this accident that Amy and Gavyn were in? I mean, it's probably hard to look back and see the way that you felt before then, but now, how has it affected your life personally, just you?
Things just kind of changed a little bit, or a lot of bit. Ended up leaving my job of about 14 and a half years to take care of him. And there's no other job I'd rather have. That's about the only real change.
I see you're caressing his cheek right now, and he just smiles and smiles when you talk to him and touch him. Now, are the doctors surprised at how how he has progressed so far?
Based off of the initial injuries, they didn't expect him to have any movement of his face or anything, and we're lip reading with him. He's using electronic communication devices to be able to communicate. He loves to play the iPad, and so we're playing that. We've gone home. We're able to get him on the couch and snuggle with him on the couch, and so we're adjusting to the new normal.
Well, I appreciate you telling your story. I really thank you. And I mean, these stories aren't always easy for people to listen to. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for you to adjust to this change in your life, and it's probably hard for you to look at the future and determine what's exactly going to happen. But we do know that it's important that you came here and you've received the care, and you'll continue to receive the care that you've had at Children's Colorado, which is why we need people to call. And you're sitting right here in front, and Gavyn's sitting there as well, and he can hear the phones ring when they ring too. And we don't have a whole lot of time at Alice's 36 Hours for Kids, and we need people to become miracle makers. Hi, Gavyn. And you can become one right now. You can donate. Gavyn can hear you, and Brian can hear you, and Amy can hear you. This could happen to anyone. Anyone. I'm driving here today and digging around for my stupid sunglasses in my bag. And then I remember your story, and I'm like, no, this could happen to absolutely anybody. Anyone. And we need this place to be here for the best absolute care.